What is up, everybody? I'm your host Expression here, and today I'm going to bring to you guys some really nice gameplay here that we're going to be looking at today. And the map today is going to be called Grind. It's a small skate park. I actually think it's kind of a medium map, and I kind of wanted to give you guys a kind of a review on all the multiplayer maps. I gave you one for Mirage, and I also gave you one for the map Downhill on the first day. So I actually got two swarms, like almost back-to-back games. It was like about a half an hour apart, so they were some pretty sweet gameplays, less than like 10 deaths each, and up into the 60-70 kill range. So today I'm going to be showcasing this gameplay here of me going 62-4. So this is a pretty nice, insane gameplay where I'm going to be getting 3 orbital VSATs, a lodestar, and a swarm. I think I could have gotten a double swarm if there's a guy later in this gameplay that's going to run up and kind of just throw a C4 at me. And that, oh my gosh, right after that, I just lost it right out there. I just lost it. I'm not gonna lie, I lost it completely, and I yelled so hard at everyone who was in my party, and they kind of felt bad for me. I don't know, but Grind is a awesome map. I actually love this map pack a lot. I think they did a really good job with the maps, especially Grind, because Grind is a new kind of map that they really brought into the series of the Call of Duty. And it's a skate park, which we don't really have seen many skate parks in the past of many of the Call of Duty games, but they really made a really nice layout for this. It's kind of a typical layout, but then they added in some new twists to it, which is the curves on the ramps. So I think this map is pretty insane and pretty amazing to play on. So it's actually one of my favorites. Actually, a lot of them are my favorites. I'm just loving this map pack, alright? I'm just going to say that instead, okay? This map pack is awesome. Alright, so Grind has... it's basically like 3 converging points. It has 3 lanes that you can run down. It has the left, right, and middle. And then there's this doorway that I'm kind of playing through right now. And that is basically the best thing about this map right now, because that allows for different flow of characters throughout the map. So when you're playing a Call of Duty map, when you're really designing a Call of Duty map and you want to decide like what's going to be in your Call of Duty map and stuff like that, you have to decide where the flow of characters and players are going to go to, and how they can use the stuff around them to their advantage, so that they can win win gun battles against other enemies, and then put in some cool characteristics that can also make the map even better and cooler than what they thought it was going to be. So Grind, they introduced that nice spot on the side that allows the flow of characters to move from the B flag around to the other flags, instead of only having 3 lanes that you can run down. Sorry, 3 lanes that you can run down on each side. So this map has a very nice flow to it, and they place the flag in a very nice strategic spot, and I really do like them a lot, because the way that they put the B flag in the middle is the major converging point on where you can run in there, get a kill, and then possibly die. So it's not really one of those spots that you want to run in and get a bunch of kills and then come out, because it's a really big converging point. So what you want to do is you probably run into the middle and then shoot some people up, and then run out of that right door that I was telling you guys about earlier, because that's a real good spot to exit the map, kind of in the middle. If you're trying to go in, get some kills, get out, that's a great spot to use to just get in there, get up onto, like, I don't even know, like maybe like 400 points, get maybe like 3-4 kills, and then get out. So it's a real nice spot to get a couple kills in, and it's a real good spot to kind of just like play it out, play your game out, maybe move in there and then move out. And it also is a nice spot for like any of the... they have a demo on this map if you're playing Mosh Pit. So what they did with the Mosh Pit, which I think they did a really nice job with, because the spawns actually seemed pretty fair when I was playing it a couple of times, but they put the B flag, or not the B flag, but the B bomb right to the right of me right now. So it's on that, like, I don't even know what that design is on the ground. It looks like a little puddle on the ground, but that's where they put the B bomb. So that's a nice spot to put it. It's kind of fair for both teams. So this is a really fair map for the objective gameplays that they allow you to play on. And the curves they added to this map really help play this map into a new dimension of Call of Duty, and the way that characters have to flow around the map and play it against each other. And the curves make it so you can't really stick to a corner, so you really have to play out in the open, other than kind of sticking to a corner, maybe laying down. But they do have some edges where you can kind of hide and stay safe and stuff like that. So this map really changed the idea of playing out in the open instead of playing against corners. And they do have a couple of head camp spots. My bad again, but they do have a couple of head camp spots. Oh my gosh, that you can kind of get around and kind of get a few kills and get out. So I don't recommend sitting in those spots because you will get picked off eventually, because there's a lot of kids that play this game and they're going to want to come back to you time and time again until you're dead. So best to stay away from the spots if possible. And this is going to be the second half of the game where I'm calling in my swarm. So I thought it was a really smart idea of me to save my swarm kind of for the second half of the game, so that I can kind of squeeze out the maximal potential of kills, because it's starting right at the beginning of the round. So I'm all happy jumping around right now, kind of trying to call in my swarm. Then I'm gonna go out and try to get an orbital VSAT again. So I think I'm gonna get one more orbital VSAT or so in this game. But next, this map is one of the best maps out of all the Revolution maps that have came out, and the reason for that is because it really allows you to use all different types of guns on this map. So there's different vantage points that play to the best advantage of submachine guns. There's different spots that play to the best advantage for the assault rifles, and then there's different spots where it plays advantage for the snipers. So the middle flag right there at B, which is going to be in that middle building, is the best spot that you could possibly use for a submachine gun, depending on where you're standing in it. So it has some really nice spots so you can hide behind for a submachine gun and then pop out and then whip out some kills and stuff like that. And then on one of the top ramps, there's two ramps that are kind of vantage points for the snipers. They can sit in those two little buildings and pick off guys as they run by and or try to come out of their spawn. So that's a really nice spot for them. And then for the assault rifles, there's some kind of short barriers and cars that the assault rifle guys can kind of hide behind. It also has really nice spots that they can hide behind and get a nice vantage point on people, and also kind of get some mad kills, getting up onto their high kill streaks and stuff like that. So this map kind of is really nice. And one of the only problems I think about this map is probably the cars that they have it right there. So I kind of get scared when I try capping C and I see those cars there, because I'm like, because I'm always afraid that someone's gonna like throw a C4 in there, because that happens to me in one of the parts of this game. So I just got another orbital VSAT, and this is the part where, oh my god, right there, I just went bananas right there. I'm talking to my friend, screaming out loud right now, because, oh my god, that kid was following me like around the map. He was like tracing my steps, and he was like looking in the kill cam, see where I was going, heading in the directions I was going, and then kind of following me around, and then making sure that I died, because he didn't want to get another swarm, because he's just one of those kids that like to ruin people's gameplays, and I'm okay with that, but I'm human, okay, so I'm going to deal with it. But next to talk about to you guys today is the idea of some of the attachments that I've been using on the Peacekeeper, because I made a class setup yesterday, and I kind of wanted to explain it a little bit more than what I did yesterday, and for the reasons that, and the reasons that I think you should be using them. And the reason I put on the foregrip the most was it really increases the accuracy of the Peacekeeper, and the Peacekeeper kind of has a bit of some kick, and it's really nice if you have that foregrip on there, because it increases the accuracy so much, so it makes it into a hybrid, almost into an exact like assault rifle, because of the amount of like accuracy that the gun has when you have that, when you have that foregrip on there. So it's really nice to put on there, and this is the part where I've run out of ammo and I'm screwed like hell and I don't know what to do, and I'm just gonna die up here because I run into a situation where I really can't get out of it, because I thought my teammate was gonna help me out, but I'm gonna die soon, and I wasn't really too happy about this, but I guess it had to happen. But I was pretty close to getting some extra kill streaks up there, but it's all fun and love and war and stuff like that. Everything is great about this game, and they really did a nice job with this Revolution map pack and stuff like that, and I'm really happy about the zombies. So if you want to see some zombies gameplay, if you want to know about something, you should probably write me a message and inbox me, or something, write something in the comments. Also, if you guys enjoyed any of this content coming out to you guys, please leave a like rating for the video content and commentary, because I really do try to try my best to get some great gameplays, even though sometimes COD can get down into the ditches and kind of get a little boring after a while. Same old running around and killing. I do enjoy a like rating to kind of lift my spirits when I want to play some nice COD games for you guys. So that's what I've been doing lately, playing a lot of COD games and trying to level up this Peacekeeper. It's double weapon XP right now, so if you guys are looking out to trying to get up on some like high prestiges for your gun, it only goes up the second prestige, whatever level your guns go up to. But this game is going to be coming to a close. If you guys could leave a like rating and comment if you enjoyed this video, that'd be thankful for you guys. Also, go check out my t-shirts and follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. This is X Preston signing off. See you guys later.